Hello, my name is Nguyen about here with the IDs of 1142086. This video is a demonstration of my final project in programming EG class of professor cluster. So basically, I will be demonstrate how I creating my personal Alexas based on the instruction of Programming Hero channel on YouTube. Let's jump right into it. So what can my Alexa do? First thing, it could play any clips from YouTube. The second one is to tell me what is the current time. The third one is to search for biography of anyone, maybe usually celebrity because they are famous. Um, and term of things that I did not know before, or basically tell me some funny things, some joke that it might comes up in their libraries. So before coding anything, I need to import these modules you can see on the screen right here. It might seem a lot, but when I go, like straight into it, each by each one, you will clearly know what is the function of this module. So here you could search for it on the browser. The first one is the speech recognition. In order for it to recognize your voice and to note it down at the text, you need a speech recognition. You could basically copy to a clipboard, click on the terminal right here on my right screen, paste it, and enter. It will automatically download it for you. You don't have to do anything, but since I have already downloaded it, so it would disappear that already downloaded, so nothing will happen. Um, the second one is the Pi Audio. You need this one for the input, both input and output source for your Python code to be able to run. And the third one is the PTTSX, which stands for text to speech Python 3 right here, doing the same thing with the other command that you could copy this and paste it to the terminal. So this one, basically, you can see here, generate text to speech for Python 2 and 3. So basically, it needs to read out loud your command, right? So after recognize your voice, turn it into text, it needs to turn from text to speech and respond it back to you. And the fourth one, which is included in the library short, including the Wikipedia command right here, the what kit, so it allow me to play any song on YouTube. Play, and this one allowed me to ask them about any jokes, like just tell me some jokes like that, something like that. So let's move on to our code right here on my left screen. Um, you can see here, as I mentioned before, there is a lot to import. But first, you need to set up your listener, which will recognize your voice, your command, and then the engine will basically turn text into speech as I have mentioned before. And then you need to create a function where the engine will, text you given, the command you given, or just basically run and wait to your next command. Inside the take command function, where it will basically take your command, you need to use a try block because there might be some technical issues happen and it might not hear what you're saying. So you basically need to repeat it again. For this part, I told it to say, what did you say if it does not hear what I'm saying? Okay, so this part right here with microphone at short. So we identify our microphone up here as SR, a very small name, as microphone at source, which I'm using my MacBook Air right now. The audio will be my built-in microphone, so that will be the shorts for this. Uh, so first of all, it will print out listening dot dot dot, which means that will basically know what time will be the right time for you to give the Alexa your wish, your command, what you want it to do for you, and then it will listen to the short what you're saying, and then using recognize Google Voice, it will use the Google API to turn your speech into text. And like when you're giving a function, you don't want access to be included in the function, right? Like you just want to call it at the name. So basically, you have to remove it. In order to remove it, you need to make it become a lowercase. And if Alexa's create the if condition here, if Alexa in command, the command will replace Alexa with a blank space, and then print out the command. And if like if there is some technical issues happen, it will pass and return the command. Moving on to all the fun things you're gonna add into your personal Alexas, and which I'm doing now is to asking it to take the command, print out the command, and then if there was the word play in the command, then it will automatically remand the play word with the blank space as same as the way I did with the Alexa word before. And talking with the word playing something 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 song, the name of the song on YouTube for me, because I'm using the module Thai What Kid plays on YT mean YouTube songs. It will automatically play it for me. And moving on to the current time, if you know what time is it, you might know what time is it, but you just want to add it for fun. So you could basically run this line of code right here. This stands for the word PM or AM. So basically, you want to specifically know which is what period of time is it. So you just need to enter percentage P right here, and then the time will be print, and Alexa will tell you the current time is blah blah blah. And the same with who is and what is, but we are using a different model as mentioned before. Wikipedia here somewhere. And the last thing is for her to tell me some funny things, random funny things. So just skip this part. And how about running this correctly? I will click on this, run it. When it takes a few seconds. Alexa, what time is it?
Current time is 11:47 p.m.
Alexa, play Never Gonna Give You Up.
Playing Never Going to Give You Up.
You can see him in my right screen. Alexa, who is Angelina Jolie? Oh, it's kind of lagging right now, so I might rerun it. Take a few seconds. Alexa, who is Angelina Jolie?
Angelina Jolie, née Boyd, formerly Jolie Pitt, born June 4th, 1975, is an American actress and filmmaker.
Alexa, what is augmented reality?
Augmented reality, AR, is an interactive experience of a real-world environment where the objects that reside in the real world are enhanced by computer-generated perceptual information, sometimes across multiple sensory modalities, including visual, auditory, haptic, somatosensory, and olfactory.
Alexa, tell me some funny things.
The best thing about a Boolean is even if you are wrong, you are only off by a bit.
That is not funny at all.
As if you could be any funnier than I am.
Maybe we try something else. Result in Alexa doing nothing. Let's see how it's going. Blah 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 blah.
Just say,
Thank you for helping me out.
catch up with you later. Stay safe. The Omicron thingy is acting up lately.
So that was it. That was how I created my personal Alexa and how it works. Thank you so much for watching. And this is